Are there some things? What do you love?
About fixing cars?
Just anything, life, whatever.
Uh, you know what I love is the interplay of it all. You know, being a Sikh and everything, having the philosophy that God is part of everything, in and of everything. You know, it just it gives you hope when everything else looks I don't know, when everything else looks bad, you still have hope because you just see the interplay of it all. And I really love sustainability in general because actually not just sustainability. I love sustainability as the first step. I love abundance. I love the idea that we can take the blessings that nature has given us, which is generally what we've done for most of our human existence, taken what nature's given us and utilized it. It's just in the last, I don't know, 100 to 150 years, let's say since the Industrial Revolution, that we've kind of thought we were smarter than nature. We've sort of had this attitude that we could conquer nature. And a lot of people are still proposing that. People are saying, you know, industrial agriculture is going to feed the planet. You know, we have coal for another 300 years, which isn't exactly true. Or, you know, keep driving your SUVs, there's never going to be any energy crisis. But, you know, if we take the knowledge that we have and the infrastructure that we have, like the internet and this ability to share information at such a rapid speed, and we apply all our great minds to the God-given gifts, which is nature, we can really come up with solutions that are just going to make this planet a better place. And I believe all those solutions come from nature. And I see God and nature very closely intertwined.
That was great. What makes you laugh?
Absurd things.
Like what? What kind of things?
I don't know, like, I'm thinking of, like, the Simpsons, you know, Homer Simpson, just that character himself is so absurd, you know, like, they make him out to be, you know, the average American, only he knowingly, confirms the kind of stupid things that people do that, you know, they don't really recognize as kind of stupid. He does it and celebrates it, you know, so, and that's absurd, you know, because he represents, like, the average American a lot of times, and you know, a lot of people do these things, but, you know, they don't celebrate it. They're doing it because, you know, it's just unconscious or whatever. So just taking those unconscious things and then celebrating it is pretty absurd in my mind. So that's funny.
One more question. What do you fear?
I like to say nothing, but you know, as Khalsa, we don't have any fear. I certainly don't have a fear of death, which I think a lot of people, their fear of death drives a lot of their other fears. And I don't really have fear of security either. I you know, like, if you see me working on the cars, you know I'm pretty self-sufficient. I have faith in myself, so I don't fear that. What I fear is people's consciousness. I fear people in real life, not in jest, celebrating unconsciousness, and that's really what I fear. Some people, they just have explosive anger, and in and of itself, anger is not necessarily that bad of a thing. It's not something you should try and grow within yourself, but it's not something you should feel shame about having either. It's a natural thing. But when people cultivate that anger and then celebrate the notion that acting out from that anger is a good idea, you know, that you should seek revenge in certain scenarios to placate your insecurities, to make you feel better. That's scary. And when people think that they should force everybody to have the same thoughts and everything, and don't recognize that nature, which is God, has always been very diverse, and we need diversity when they just think it'd be better if everybody believed what I believed, or had the same religion as me, or had the same race as me. That's what scares me, actually.